Welcome back, trainers. So we're going to be discussing the future community day, Lavatar. It's going to be one of the best rock attacker when it receives Smackdown. We're going to be listening to the Smackdown sound effect, going through all the stuff that we need to know, how to prepare even better. I've discussed this before, but we're going to go even more in depth. And there's a little thing, Rampardos, Gen 4 is going to be crazy strong rock attacker, 295 attack. But the thing about it is it's going to be a glass cannon. We're going to go over its moves to see can it learn the same moves as Tyranitar and have even better potential than it. But the thing you need to remember is Tyranitar is going to have more defense, it's going to have longevity in the battle, which equals more damage output, but not necessarily, depending on the situation. So we'll just have to see. Let's go ahead and look at all the stuff, jump into this, and discuss this even further, shall we? Okay, so here we are over at Rampardos. And this is going to be a Gen 4 release. As to what period they're going to release it through then, I have no idea. But all I know is it will be coming in the future. So let's take a look at its stats, do a little comparison to see what we have going on here. Should you invest a whole bunch in Tyranitars on Community Day and after? Or should you invest half in Tyranitars with Smackdown and half in this Pokemon here? So we have max CP potential, 100% IV, 3,179. Now, let's look at this attack. 295. Now, what does Mewtwo have? 300? So that's 5 attack behind Mewtwo. But the defense is sitting at 114. Wah, wah. And then stamina actually is looking okay at 194. So this is actually a pretty good Pokemon, but think Sharpedo. Not necessarily, not in the way of it's going to be taking so much damage. Its health is going to go down super quick. Other than that, I mean, it's looking very good. 295 attack? That's out of this world. Let's go ahead and look at Tyranitar and then compare them. Then we're going to go and look at Rampardos' moves to see if it can learn the same moveset as Tyranitar, equaling it to be almost better in a way as far as attacking goes. So let's go ahead and take a look at Tyranitar now. So we're over here at Tyranitar, and as you can see, it has, less attack. Defense is a little bit higher, and stamina is almost the same. So we have a max CP potential 3,670 for Tyranitar, 100% IV. It is a dual type of Dark and Rock. The Rampardos is only Rock type. It's just one type. So we have an attack for Tyranitar, 251. So that's quite significantly lower than Rampardos. Are you kidding me? And then we have defense at 212, stamina 200. Okay, so we know it's going to learn Smackdown on Community Day, right? Yes, Niantic hasn't announced it, but let's be realistic here. The cat's out of the bag, we know, right? But know this, a Tyranitar at level 28, I do believe, with 0 IVs and Smackdown and Stone Edge is going to perform better than a Golem with 100% IVs, level 40, with Rock Throw and Stone Edge. Let that sink in. So Tyranitar is going to be fantastic. So it's not like you should wait for the Gen 4 Rampardos or anything. I'm just giving you some tips for the future because that thing is going to be crazy. Because, Gengar's fantastic. Everybody wants a good Gengar. Rampardos is going to be one of those Rock-type, super hard-hitting glass cannons, just like Gengar is for the Ghost types. All right? So let's go ahead and see what moves Rampardos can actually learn, shall we? Okay, so we're over here at Bulbapedia. Let's go ahead and scroll all the way down here and see what it can learn. First, we're going to go into the level up moves. So we're just going to look for solely rock moves. So we have Head Smash. Okay, that's a pretty good move for 150. And if it learns that, that's going to be great because it's going to be a little bit better than Stone Edge. Maybe. We'll see. Now, let's keep going down here and look for just rock moves. So I can see already Smackdown as a quick move, and that is a TM. So, I mean, there's plenty of Pokemon in Pokemon Go that can learn moves only through TMs that are not just like a Community Day move or something special. They can actually learn them, all right? So, potential so far with that move right here, Head Smash, and then Smackdown. So we're already looking good, and I mean, this is going to be a good Pokemon. And there you go, Stone Edge. and Rock Slide. So if this can learn Smackdown in Pokemon Go and Rock Slide, it's going to be one of the best rock attacker in Pokemon Go, period. Now, Tyranitar can take more hits. Now, but, you know, this one is doing a lot more damage, period. So if you had like 6 of these maxed out with the ideal rock set, it's going to outperform Tyranitar. Your Tyranitars are going to be able to stay in the battle longer, definitely, but these things are going to be doing more damage. So there you have it. Let's go ahead and hop into Pokemon Go and see how you can prepare even further for Community Day. Here we are. Can you guess what buddy I'm walking at the moment? They need to fix that. For Pokemon that look like this while they're your buddy in the little circle, they should, you know, zoom it out a little bit. It's not a big deal. I don't care. It's just like, what? All right, so I am walking this guy right here. That's who I'm walking. I am getting myself prepared. So the time has come. So let's go ahead and see what we have. Let's go straight down to these guys here. And we're going to discuss this even further as to which ones you're going to want to power up and all that stuff. So this is my setup here. Community Day, Community Day. These are all, there's a couple 88s. This one's 88 right here. The one I'm walking is 15, 15, 14, 98. Just 1 point off from being 100. Unfortunately, a lot of these, the 88 is 15 in attack. The 93, 907, and the 908, 97% are 13 in attack, unfortunately. And then I have these two. So I'm going to be evolving these completely. So all the ones that say CD are going to be Tyranitar with Smackdown. As far as the shinies go, let me show you my candies. So that's why I'm going to be able to do all that, because I have so many candies. And another thing you're going to be able to do is transfer rare candies if you're wanting these that bad. Because, I mean, actually, technically, you might even want to do that if you don't have enough candies and you have rare candies piled up, because this is going to be fantastic. Despite Gen 4 and Rampardos coming in, this is still going to be so good. And that's, who knows when that's going to come. But, yeah. The reason why I want to warn you about this, I get a lot of questions. I was asked today exactly, what should I do? Should I power up and evolve 2 Tyranitars on Community Day and completely max them out so I have 2 Smackdowns? Or should I make a whole team of 6 and slowly power them up over time? And the answer is going to be the second one. You're going to want to do 6 and slowly power them up over time. If you have an abundance of candy, you probably already know what you're doing. Maybe to a degree completely, and you're probably going to even make more than 6, which some people are going to, because this is going to be an actually fantastic Pokemon to have. All right, and as far as shinies go, if you find a shiny and you're like thinking to yourself, well, what if I want to evolve a shiny Tyranitar, make a shiny one, but I have all these other ones ready to go with good percents and I want the best potential I can get? Well, my suggestion is to you, do as many as you can with good IVs that are non-shiny that you have ready to go. If you find a good shiny with good IVs, I mean, obviously that's a go, right? But say hypothetically your set looks like mine here. You have 6 ready to go, but you only have enough candies to make, let's say 6. And you have a shiny that you want to evolve. Doesn't have the best IVs, but you still want to evolve it just to have a shiny Tyranitar with Smackdown. I say do 5 and go for the shiny, okay? You're not going to be missing out unless it has like 0 or let's say 5 attack in IVs. You're going to be okay, all right? It's not going to perform better, obviously, than something with higher IV and attack. That's common sense, obviously, but it's still going to be your shiny Tyranitar with Smackdown. Something pretty cool to have for the future and just to have in your collection, right? So there's your answer. Because yes, the Tyranitar shiny doesn't look that great. It's not bad or anything. And let me give you some advice. I said this before, but there's people out there who apparently think Niantic is making these shiny sprite colors. No, guys, they're putting them in the game, but Nintendo was the one who designed them years ago. Okay, so all the shinies that are coming out into Pokemon Go are not made by Niantic. Okay, and like I said, let's listen to that Smackdown sound before the end of this video, and then I'm going to continue talking here. So I'm going to let it loop probably like 3 to 4 times. So let's listen to that now. credit to Go Hub for that sound. So let's jump back into the video. You should evolve your best IV ones, and with the sparing candy, make a few shiny Tyranitars if you want. That is your choice. What am I going to do? Well, I have what? Let me see. 1,000. So let me calculate this here. We have 4 of those Pupitatars who are going to evolve into Tyranitar. That's 100 candies. That's 400 candies. And then we have 2 more over here. That's 100. So we have 200, 100, 250. So I'm good. I'm going to be able to make a couple shinies after I evolve all of these. As far as maxing them out as well and making shinies, I'm not going to be able to do that. But that's fine. I don't need 6 maxed out Tyranitars immediately. And that's that. I have my golems, and I'll slowly power them up. If there was some crazy legendary that came out, like, I don't know, Ho-Oh extended, well, Ho-Oh is gone. So maybe the return of Moltres or something, you know, then it's going to be super valuable, and they're still going to be valuable. But as far as it is right now, we're not going to need them immediately. So powering and maxing out 6 of them right off the bat is only for a certain few people who are just ready to go for that. Me personally, I'm going to max out about 3 of them, maybe 2, and then I'll slowly power the other ones up over time. Okay? So I hope that helped you out. I hope that wasn't too much information there. I mean, there you have it. Tyranitar is good. It's going to be the best dark attacker, and it's going to be the best rock attacker until Rampardos makes an appearance in Gen 4. But we'll just have to wait and see what kind of moves they're going to give it. I have a feeling Niantic's not going to mess over that one. They're going to give it Smackdown, something else, and hopefully Rock Slide and that Head Smash. Because if it does receive those 2 moves, whoo-wee, boys and girls, get ready, because that is going to be the new best rock attacker. As far as will it last longer in battle over Tyranitar? No, it's gonna faint quicker for sure. But at the same time, it's going to be doing massive damage. If you have 6 of them and you go in there, say you're trying to trio, let's say Ho-Oh returns again one day, who knows? And you have 3 people in there, you're trying to trio it. Actually, no. Duo. You're going to be able to duo Ho-Oh with Tyranitar, Smackdown, and Stone Edge, if it ever makes an appearance again, right? And same with Rampardos. I don't know why I want to keep saying that. So there you have it. It's going to be crazy strong Pokemon in the future, trainers.